Hey, what's up, everybody? So, I'm super excited about today's training. We're going to be talking about how to make $20,000 per month by building true fans. And this is different. We're not building followers because a lot of people have followers. But today we're going to be talking about how to build true fans. But more importantly, how do we convert those people into buyers? I'm really excited about this one because he started his journey in March of 2021. He actually quit his job. He was a trucker. He quit his job in April of 2021, and he hit his first 10K month in September of 2021. This guy's just been crushing it. Really excited to get him on. He's a Freedom Breakthrough student as well. Also, guys, before I bring him on, I want to mention that today is day 3 of the traffic challenge. So make sure you're posting your videos inside the dedicated post. You know, I post every single day to post at least 2 videos, 1 duet. Guys, this is going to help you grow. It's going to help you grow your TikTok, your Instagram, but more importantly, it's going to help you build your email list. So make sure you guys are sticking with that. But guys, with that being said, I want to bring on Nate Bokkers. What's going on, brother?
How's it going, buddy? Thanks for having me, buds.
Yeah, man, super excited to have you. I love the line in the background, bro. It looks
Yeah,
amazing.
like yours in the background.
Yeah, man. Well, guys, if you guys can type in a hashtag live down below, let me know where you're watching from. I'm really excited to have you on, man. I mean, you've been really crushing it. I mean, you've been hitting what, $20,000 months in the last 3-4 months consistently.
Last 2 months, I've been hitting 20K months and then 10K months since about October, right? So I took a lot of your advice, man, followed your ecosystem, and I've been crushing that with not only your program, but with multiple programs, right? So it works, right? Your ecosystem is one thing that's really taken my business to the next level, right? So
yeah, man. Well, I mean, what I love about you is you take everything that you're being or that you're learning and you implement right away, man. And that's why you're seeing these results. But everyone has their own frameworks, right? I learned from somebody, but then I kind of built my own frameworks. And you have your own frameworks, you have your own students. So kind of tell me, like, what are we going to be talking about in this training? Like we named it $20,000 per month by building true fans. But what exactly are you going to be teaching us today?
So I'm always one about integrity and heart, right? That's who I am. I'm one integrity. I love people who have heart, and there's too much of this industry where there's too much shady shit going on. So that's why, for me, being blunt, being honest with your followers, and actually caring about seeing people succeed is what's going to build you bigger fans than anything. So like today, I'm going through my 5-step framework to building your true fans, and my 3 ways to funneling real warm traffic, right? To getting those sales. Like, I'm here, I don't hide stuff from people. People want stuff, I'll give them their information, but I'm not a freebie seeker either, right? Like, everybody's got to know you need to invest yourself into this business if you're going to get into it, right? I know that, everybody else knows that, right? If you want to keep continuing in this industry, you got to keep freaking learning. You got, whether that's reading books, going through YouTube, continuously binge watching people's content, whoever it is, just keep learning. But this industry, it's not a one button push all. I've learned a lot from multiple programs, right? Yours is literally taking mine to the next level. That's why I have a passion for you, Jonathan. Like, I'll always say it, right? Like, you help me out, man. My family will be forever in debt and grateful to you. So I want to show you guys literally what's taken my framework of me building fans instead of followers, right? Because for me, I don't try to go viral. If everybody knows me, I don't try to go viral. I don't care about viral posts, right? I literally want to help those people who are just like me. I don't care about those other people who I wouldn't resonate with, right? Those type of people, it just, somebody else will resonate better with them. Everybody in this industry is trying to sell to everybody.
Yeah.
Trying to sell to everybody. When you should be really, people say, oh, there's a lot of fish in the sea. Well, you should really be fishing in your own pond, in your own stock pond, right? That's the way I look at it, right? Fish in your own stock pond where you know what they want. right? So
Yeah.
I want to go through this framework. I have a little presentation set up for you guys, but
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man. I mean, like we kind of talked a little bit before we got on, and I like what you said because I think everyone tries to be so general. Like it's like, oh, I need to market to everybody, but you got to figure out your true followers, right? Like everyone has somebody, right? Like you have to figure out who's going to be your true fans, right? And then if you can do that, you could niche down to and speak to those specific people. And not only that, you know their desires, their pain points, so you could speak to that person, right? And that's so huge, man. So I'm excited for you to come on. But before we like go into the training, I want to know a little bit about you. I mean, there's a lot of people on here, man. It looks like we almost have 100 people on all platforms. So like let us give us a little bit of your backstory, man. I know you're a trucker. You quit your job. Give us
I'm
a
actually
backstory.
also a recovering addict, right? Like
Oh, wow.
I was an addict on the streets of Vancouver, BC for almost 8 years on and off, some here in Alberta and stuff. And I was 12 years clean this August, right? So
Congrats,
that
man.
that alone, nothing's gonna take me lower than that, right? So,
Yeah.
right? So me, I'm your ex drywaller. I'm your ex heavy equipment operator. I've been driving truck for the last 7 years. I was doing my first year. I was doing coast to coast from Vancouver Island to Newfoundland in
Wow.
Canada, right? From west coast to east coast, back and forth for a whole
Wow.
year. And then I just wasn't making money at it. I moved local. I moved local. Got my training for driving log truck, which took about a month. Like I had like somebody helping me, right? But I went. The reason I got into trucking was because my wife, she ended up getting pregnant, right? So I invested the $3,500 to get my class one. Took me a week to get my class one, right? And I
Uh,
started hauling across country. Then I started hauling logs locally. I was making really good money the last 7 years, six
yeah.
years, right? Like making really good money. But I was still working 12 to 15-hour days,
Mm,
driving an hour to work, an hour home, right?
yeah.
And it's just, I still wasn't getting that family time that I needed, right? Like I wasn't getting that time freedom. I
The
was
time freedom. Yeah.
literally spending all my time giving it to somebody else, right? When the real true ones are your family, right? That's why I got into this industry, is to spend the time with my family, right? So that's what really got me, was when everything hit lately and shit hit the fan with the world and everything going on. Our mills slowed down. I was losing hours, and that's why I got into this industry. I seen it on TikTok like a lot of people, and said, "Hey, I just need to make a few extra $100 just to
Yeah.
cover extra bills, right? That's
Yep.
all I
Yep.
needed to do, right?"
Yeah.
And little did I know, I got into this industry. I started seeing the potential. I got my first high ticket. I started my first 4 months toothless,
There you go, man. There you
right?
go.
So for anybody who thinks that they're scared to get on camera, I did my first 4 months of this business with no teeth in my mouth.
That's
That
awesome.
alone is, I think, what took my business and showed people, hey, I'm real, right? I'm a genuine person, right? Like that's why when I got introduced the affiliate stacking ecosystem into my business, like you
Mhm.
teach, and a lot of the closing scripts and stuff like that, and just being able to actually build those real relationships with people instead of having somebody else do it for you. That's where I took my business to the next level, because I enjoy seeing my students succeed. I enjoy seeing others succeed, whether they're in my program or not, or they're succeeding in a totally different program. I don't care. I just love seeing people succeed, man, crushing it. This industry, it should be about positivity, right? And that's what I'm about, right?
Awesome, man. Well, dude, I mean, you have an awesome story, bro. And like, I like what you said. Like it's kind of, I relate to that because you were like, my wife got pregnant, and that's when like I really you started looking for something else, right? So that's kind of what happened with me. I was like I want to spend time with my family. It was all about the time freedom for me. It sounds like the same thing for you. Yeah, you want to make a couple extra bucks, but it's like I think the biggest thing is like, and this is why I started this, is I needed the freedom. Like I can't work for somebody, man. Like I just cannot do it. So Congrats to you, bro.
I can never, honestly, sorry, dude, I can never go back.
Yeah, man. No, yeah, same here. Like, there's no way. Like,
No
it's like
way.
once you have that freedom, like, there's just no way back, right? And then, like, how did you kind of build up that momentum? Because there's a lot of people. I know we haven't gotten into the training yet, guys, and because I just love your story. But how did you kind of build a momentum? Because I think a lot of people get stuck, right? But what happens is like you're like dead in the water, right? You get started and you see no results. At least that's what happened to me. But then you start gaining momentum, right? You start seeing a little bit of results, and it's exponential, man. How do we get to that momentum to start seeing results? Because I think a lot of people are stuck, right, where they're not seeing results. I'm just curious your answer on that.
Well, the big thing is, what I see a lot of people is they're just pushing people to a link, right? They're just literally just driving. They're not building those relationships. And for me, that's what it's been from day one, is literally talking to people, building those relationships. And I have clients who I've been talking to for 6 months who haven't even bought in yet, right? But I still talk to them, right? Because I know they're interested. They just want to see what's going on with this program. They want to see my progression before they even do, right? People just want that support, right? And literally, once you hand them that support and give them that solution to, hey, this is the thing, you're going to start seeing a lot more sales. Now, with me, all it was me building those relationships and talking to people. I see so many people's TikToks where they're building TikToks or they have posts, and then they have 100 people commenting saying, hey, I'm in, or I'm interested, but no replies. Right? Like, no replies. Like, you go on my account, you go on my TikTok, you will not see a single comment untouched from me, right? And I don't have a VA yet. I need one. But that's what it is. It's literally building those relationships from even not having results. You don't need results. You can literally, if you believe in the product that you have, literally believe in the products you have the confidence in that product and yourself, it's going to sell itself.
Yeah.
The passion. You know me, Jonathan. Everybody knows me. I have a high energy. I'm a high energy person.
Yeah.
People like that. People feed off that. People are drawn to that energy, right? If you're just going to be in there and you're just chasing a dollar or chasing a commission, people are going to see that, right? And it's literally, you got to have the passion for this industry. If you don't, there's a lot of people who get left behind, and it's sad, but it's literally your mindset. You get this right, and your business is going to take right off.
Love it, man. Love it. Well, man, there's a lot of people on this, man. Let's get into the training, dude. Like, I know people are super excited about this. I'm excited. I know you have like 2 different frameworks. You have the 5 steps on how to build the true fans, and then basically then you have 3 steps on how do we actually close them to high tickets. So let's get into that, man. If you guys could comment down below, $20,000 months, because we have a lot of people on this live. Let's get this out to you even more. So comment down below. We should have at least 50 people comment $20,000 months, hashtag 20K. However you want to do it, just comment down below. Let us know you're here. Nate, can you see the comments?
Yes, I can, man.
Awesome. Is there anyone
crazy?
Looks like you have a lot of your fans on here, man, because,
I pumped this up, man. I pumped this up.
Yeah, awesome. There we go. We got Michaela, 20K months. Spencer, we got Michael, Sanjay, Daniel Chow's in the house.
Woo, my brother.
Lynn, Brian. Wow, we got Craig, Gina, Elizabeth. Awesome. Well, man, let's dive right in, man. I'm excited. Let's get into it. I know you have some slides, or how do you want to start?
Yeah, I got some slides here. I haven't shared this in a while, so let's try this.
So there's you should say share at the bottom.
Screen.
Yeah.
And then just share entire screen or just share the window?
It's up to you. I don't know if you're sharing the screen. It's up to you, or you can just share the tab, however you want to do it.
I think it's this. Let's try that.
Okay. Are you ready to share? I see the screen. Let me know when you want to throw it up.
Okay, I can't see it. Hold on.
I haven't thrown it up, but I see at the bottom there.
Okay, I can't even get into it though. That's the problem.
What do you mean?
Okay, here. Okay, there we go.
You got
Can you see that?
Yeah, 1 second. Let me throw it up. All right. I can see it. Yep.
Okay, can you see this now?
Yep. You can do your thing now. You can yep. We're all
Okay,
good.
well, I'm just gonna jump out of here. I don't care. Can you guys see me at least?
Yeah, we can see you. We can see the slides. So yeah, man, all good.
Okay, so let's do her. Thanks, John, for this awesome thing. So, how to make 20K months by building true fans. What you will learn today from this training is my 5 steps to building true fans, not followers, right? My 3-part strategy to funnel leads into warm traffic, to funnel leads into your warm traffic, and why being honest and blunt builds long-term connections, right? Which is literally going to take you guys, right? Now, the next page, I'm going to show you for those of you who don't freaking believe, and I don't give a crap if nobody, but income disclaimer, this is not everybody. These results are not typical. This is from work of hard months and experience, but there's my $20,000 month just from last month alone. I'm just going to show you that. There you go. 5 steps to building your true fans, not followers, okay? Being honest and blunt and upfront at all times is literally going to take you guys from being, oh, he's just another seller to another affiliate to actually people that they're going to trust. Like, know, and trust factor, right? You don't want to be lying to your audience, no matter what, no matter how small, no matter how whatever. You don't want to lie you want to be just blunt and honest up front. If they ask you how much the program is, frickin' tell them. That's the way I am, at least, and it works for me, right? Because people care, and people actually will like you and trust you a hell of a lot more if you're a lot more honest with them. And this is going for me now. This might not work for everybody, but this is how it's been going for me. And for me, this is what I'm trying to push more in this industry, is the more bluntness, the more honesty, the more upfront instead of hiding shit, right? And a lot of people are taking this on, or they're respecting me being blunt and honest. They're asking me, how much is your program? And I'm giving it to them straight up. I don't hide it, right? So, number 2. This one is huge. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. One sec. This one's huge. Omnipresence. From day one, literally from day one, I have been all over these platforms. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep, all good, man.
Okay. I've been all over these platforms. I've been on TikTok, Facebook. I was on YouTube, Instagram. I was even on Pinterest. I was all over the freaking place when I first started, right? Like, but has nothing to do with being omnipresent, right? You can be on multiple platforms and still have omnipresence. The thing is being interactive with these groups, with people, congratulating people on their wins, whether they're promoting your product or not, right? Freaking just be in there, be everywhere, show your face. Every post that you have on Facebook should have your face in it, along with whatever you're commenting, right? Just get your face out there because you're building your brand and your name, right? So omnipresence is probably one of the biggest things for my success. Not only implementing what I've been learning, but my omnipresence of people knowing who I am has probably skyrocketed my business a lot more, right? Not only have I just been following success, implementing what I've been learning, but I've been putting myself out there and amongst everybody, right? So I think omnipresence is probably one of the biggest things, and a lot of people don't put enough of themselves out there, right? And that's why I'm telling people, like, get out there, show your face, don't be afraid to hide yourself, man, because you are gonna sell. It's you yourself is gonna sell whatever you're promoting, right? People buy from people, period, right? So number 3, support and communication. Answer everyone, right? This one's huge. People literally, all they want in this industry is support. They want support. They want to be able to know that they can message somebody and say, hey, I need help. And not have to wait a week or 2 weeks or whatever for somebody to help them, right? They want that support. They want to know that they're actually going to have that back when they get stuck up against the wall, right? Because I was there, man. I wish I had the support that people have nowadays. I wish I had that support when I first started, because I didn't, right? The support that people have nowadays is unreal, because more people are realizing that support and communication is everything in this industry. If you ain't got it, you're going to be left behind, right? Because that's all people want in this industry. And I don't care what anybody says. If you're in the make money online niche and you want to learn this industry, people are going to buy support over anything else. Boom. There's a huge nugget for you guys, right? So, and to clear off that, like I said before, with your content, don't leave anybody unanswered, because if you leave a single comment, like on TikTok, I'm seeing it all the time. You go on there, yeah, you might not have time to answer them all and stuff, but even if you do it throughout the week and answer as many as you can in that thing, don't leave any answers untouched, because those are potential clients that you could help out, that you could actually change their lives. They're literally asking you, hey, I'm interested, tell me more, and then people are literally leaving them hanging. And then they wonder why they're struggling. People want to be answered, right? So now there's a lot of it, probably 90% of it's going to be a big time waste. But those 10% are going to be your audience, are going to be your clients, are going to be actual people who care what you have to offer, right? So that's another big one, right?
Hey,
this
Nick.
is, sorry, go ahead.
No, that's great. I just wanted to kind of expand on number 3 is answer everyone. Do you like answer them? Do you comment back, or do you like do a reply? Because on TikTok, if someone comments, you could actually make a video reply. I'm just curious because there's a lot of new people on here as well. So what do you mean exactly by that?
Reply, answer everybody. See, I know a lot of people, and it does work, and I'm not going to bash it or anything like that. It does do those video replies. And I honestly should be doing more of them. I'm not really good at them. That's why I don't do them. Right? So that's why I don't do them. But I'll answer them in the comment sections, or tell them to DM me and get them into the DMs. Because your whole point on TikTok is to get people off of TikTok. Yeah. Right? So making another video, yeah, it's good. You're going to give them answers and give them qualifications. Okay, I understand that. Perfect. I should be doing more of that. I agree. But for me, my main goal is to get them the heck off TikTok. So if I can get them to answer the thing, get into my funnels or get into my DMs, those are my two main objections, right? Personally, right?
Got it. Okay, go ahead, man.
And like I said, I do have to do more of those. So
I was just curious on that. So
yeah, so no, for me, I answer, like, I'll go through the comment section and I'll say, hey, either comment, let's talk in the DMs, right? Or if you want to learn more, head to either the link in my bio and join my Facebook group, right? So I'm not sending them to an actual physical link, right? So number 4, have passion. Actually care about seeing others succeed, not just yourself. I know I'm a pretty flashy guy, and I show a lot of my wins and stuff, but that's what TikTok wants to see. I don't care what anybody says. They just want to see the flashy stuff, and then you help them in the back end. You nurture them with your Facebook, right? And I'll get to that in the 3-step thing, right? But have passion for this industry. Care about this industry, because this industry can literally change your lives. You have the energy inside of you. You just got to release it. For me, I'm ADHD, I'm OCD, right? So I have a lot of energy in me, right? If you can show the passion you have for this industry and the product that you're promoting, I guarantee your business will take off so much faster, and people will start resonating with you a lot more, because once somebody sees like how much you care about a product and stuff, they want to know more. Literally, if they believe in that product so much, then others can be like, well, if he believes in it so much, then what the fuck? Why am I waiting? Let's check this out, whatever, right? If you have that passion, you're going to sell whatever you're promoting. I don't care, right? So number 5 is actually one that I was brought up earlier. Build your targeted content, whether that's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is. don't build that content that's outside your niche. Don't build that content that's trying to sell to anybody and everybody. You want to build that content that literally targets your dream customer, you, right? Look at yourself in the mirror. Why did you buy in? Look at yourself in the mirror and say, why would I buy that product, right? Now start looking at people who are just like you, right? Literally, just like you. I'm giving really big bombs here because once you stop trying to sell to everybody and start fishing in your own stocked pond, your business is going to skyrocket, because those people in your own stocked pond, those fish, well, I'm not going to say the fish, the clients or your friends, those people in that pond are already warm. They're already interested in what you have to promote, right? So in order to target those target customers, like for me, my perfect audience for me is truck drivers, your blue collar dads, and people who are just sick and tired of working your paycheck to paycheck, right? Those are my perfect targeted audience, and that's the kind of content that I literally build around. Like you'll see my trucking videos, you'll see people wanting to quit their jobs and stuff like that. You want to build that actual targeted content instead of trying to sell to everybody. Find you and your audience, because that's literally all I've done in the past couple of months, and got freaking focused. Got literally focused. And that's when your business is going to take off. Because would you rather fish in the ocean? Yeah, there's a lot of fish in the ocean, but that stock pond is full of hungry fish, right? I don't know, man. I'd rather go to the hungry fish that I know that are hungry and I know what they eat, rather than go in the ocean and try to catch something with, I don't know, right? It's just a little analogy that I've been going. So
Yeah, I want to stop there real quick, because that's actually really huge, guys. Like, if you're trying to sell to everyone, you're not going to sell to anyone. You really have to figure out your audience. And like he said, like, he's speaking directly to truck drivers, right? And, because he resonates with that. And like Nate said, look in the mirror. Why did you buy in? What was your pain point? What got you to step over, right? Like, we don't think about that. You're already inside a program. You don't think about why you actually got in, but you got to figure that out. Like, if you're a teacher, right? If you're a chiropractor, whatever it is, right? Everyone has a certain amount of pain points, and that's what I think people need to realize. Nate, you probably see this all the time. I think people see this industry. It's like, it's so what's it called, overcrowded or oversaturated, but it's not. There's so much potential. You just got to figure out your audience, your true following, right? Like Nate's audience, I'm not going to be able to reach them because I just don't resonate with them, right? So, like, you got to understand, like, people will resonate with you because of you. And Nate is so real, and people love that. And that's what you need to try to, or you need to strive to be, right? Is you need to be yourself. I know it's hard. I know it's uncomfortable, but like, that's what it takes to build a personal brand. So, yeah, I just want to say that.
Well, that's just it. Like, even like Baldeep Pure, your other students who's hit platinum, right? Her audience, her audience, totally different audience. There's no way I could target her type of audience, right? Like, everybody has their own audience. Once you find your perfect audience, though, your business is going to explode. As long as you stick to your audience, right? And then you can start moving outwards, right? But stop trying to sell to everybody. Literally, stop trying to sell to everybody and anybody. Pick your perfect audience, because your business is going to just take right off, right? You have your own audience. People are going to resonate with you. If you can resonate with somebody, they're going to be able to have that trust and know factor with you a lot more. If you can understand their pain points, understand where they're coming from. Like, for me, what really got me and what took me was, for my business, was my kids. Daddy, why do you work so much? All right? Daddy, why are you never home? That pain point right there, dude, that was a punch in the face, right? Like, I had to do something, right?
Yeah.
And this was just last year, right? Like, I was trying to work my butt off. I was hauling frac sand, doing like 3-4 days out away from home and stuff. Still doing this job, still building my business, even though I was only getting half an hour a day in, right? Don't think this just came to me. Like, it took me 8 months before I hit my first $10,000 month. This,
Yep.
this business takes time. It's not going
Take
to
time.
happen overnight. It's a process, right? And I'm
Absolutely.
still growing. I don't know it all. Frick, I'm
Yeah.
still learning every single day. And so are you, Jonathan. So is everybody else. Nobody knows it all. I don't care what anybody says, right?
Yeah. Dude, I love that. I love that. I'll let you continue on, man. But hey guys, if you guys are liking everything so far, type in a hashtag value bomb down below. I mean this has been good, man. Like this is so important to understand. Like having true followers instead of or true fans instead of followers is a game changer, as you can see with Nate. But type in a hashtag value bomb down below, guys. Nate, go ahead and continue on with the slides, my man.
Okay. Let's jump back in here. You're
Wow.
going to have to release it again.
No worries, no worries. Let's see. Go ahead.
Okay. Here we go. My 3-part strategy to funneling leads into your warm traffic. This is my 3-step guide and my 3-step way of what I do. Other people, now, before I even start here, you got to find your traffic. You got to find what traffic source is going to work for you, because not every source is going to work for you. I see so many people on here saying, hey, just go on TikTok and promote on TikTok. Yeah, well, you could lose your TikTok in a heartbeat, right? So, I always have my backup, right? I was all over the place. I was promoting on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Pinterest, right? I was all over the place when I got for the first 6 months of my business, man. I was trying to be on every platform. Yes, the Omnipresence, it built up. It helped me. I will admit that, right? But I was sacrificing. I was setting myself thin, right? Once I got focused, like laser focused on just TikTok and Facebook itself, just use those 2 platforms, because you never want to have one platform. If somebody's telling you to stick with one platform, you might want to be wary, because not only because you could lose that platform in a heartbeat. I lost my TikTok last week, 38,000 followers. I lost my whole thing. I had a permanent ban. I wasn't sure I was even going to get my account back, right? And that was all from just smoking on my lives. And I just didn't realize it, right? But I lost my account. I almost lost my entire TikTok that I built over a year, right? Which, whatever. I wasn't freaking out because I had my Facebook, right? I had been also building my Facebook at the same time. Now, back in October, I lost my Facebook for 30 days. Now, and I still hit a really good month that month, but that was because I had TikTok, right? Now, you can lose either platform. People don't realize that. Like, you can get kicked off. Like, my bro Daniel told me yesterday he lost another YouTube channel. So, like, you can lose this stuff in a heartbeat. So don't focus on just one. Make sure you have your backup, which I always say focus on Facebook right now, because that's where you're going to get most of your sales. Facebook is a business utopia right now. All Facebook is pretty much is business, but you got to know how to build that right content, right? So your TikTok. I use TikTok to grab attention, right? That's all I use TikTok for. I don't use it actually to sell. I don't use it to actually to send people to an actual link. I use TikTok to grab attention, get people interested, get people commenting, and then I can send them into Facebook, right? I can either send them to Facebook or send them to Messenger, right? Where I can either start building that relationship with them, find out what's good for them, and find out what's the best solution for them and not me, right? So when I say that is, I have a couple programs that I promote, right? Everybody knows that I promote only high ticket now. When I am targeting my audience, I have to make that perfect content that's going to target that higher end paying customers, right? That's the difference that I've been having lately, is just going from straight high ticket, right? Now, don't do this starting off, because you want to learn your industry. You got to learn the basics. You got to learn the process first, right? Now, anybody can do this. Anybody can hit these kind of months. Mindset's first, right? But building the right ecosystem, the right foundations is going to be your success later on, right? And I've always been good with that. I've always been blunt with people, very blunt with people, right? I'll tell them the prices. I'll tell them the whole cost of the freaking program. Like Jonathan knows me. I'm blunt with people, and I promote Freedom Breakthrough 2.0, the full program. I don't even push the $7 anymore, just because I know the value in his program and I believe in it, right? It's a lot easier to sell when you believe in the product, right? And I'm not trying to sell it, because this is a total solution for people. It helped me. It's been helping thousands of other people, right? I'm not the only one getting success from this program, right? So all you have to do is literally show people how this works, what they're going to get from it, and make sure you offer that support. And I guarantee you your sales and your commissions are going to start skyrocketing. I go from TikTok, send them to Facebook, use Facebook as my nurturing, as building that trust. They're seeing pictures of me, my wife, my kids, right? They're seeing value posts. They're seeing income claims, like my success, right? That's what I use Facebook for. It's nurturing content, right? And then once you can get them in and put a call to action down and get them into Messenger, that's when either I'm going to close them or my other sales team's going to close them with my other program, right? As long as I can get them into Messenger, I want to build that relationship with them, right? And then I can find what's the best solution for them, because I'm not just going to say one shoe fits all, because it's not the way it is in this industry. You're going to learn from multiple programs, multiple things, if you want to keep going, right? Now you can learn from all one program easily, right? It all depends on where you want to go in this industry, right? Like Jonathan's YouTube training is specifically why I bought Freedom Breakthrough 2.0. Now I got so much more value than what just the YouTube training itself, right? That's why I got it, because I'm going all in on YouTube this year, right? So this industry is so much bigger than people think it is. Now, if you want to be in the making money online niche, you have to build those relationships. You have to show your face. You have to build those relationships. If you're not building that like, know, and trust factor with your audience, you're not going to get those sales. People are not going to buy from you, because people buy from people, right? It's just the simple fact of it. If you could take these 3-step frameworks, now these might not work for you. TikTok, Facebook, Messenger, right? That might not work for you. It might be YouTube to Facebook or whatever, right? It might be a different solution. But if you can find your 3-step framework, your own 3-step framework that can get the people to Messenger and even onto Zoom calls, closing them, right? You're going to get a lot more sales, right? Don't be afraid to get on a Zoom call and actually show somebody how this works. Because once you show them how it works, they're going to be a lot less, their walls are going to drop, right? Because a lot of people, there's so many things and so much crap going on out there right now that people don't know. They're confused. What's the best program? What's this, right? That's why you got to build this relationship with people, because if you don't, they're just going to go to the next person, right? My relationships between me and my clients, a lot of them aren't even my clients anymore. A lot of them are my friends, right? I literally talk to them on almost a daily basis, a lot of people. And I love this industry. I have a passion for this industry, right? I don't know if I have another thing for this. Oh, yeah. So, that's my 3-step framework for just closing those hot leads, is just literally build the right content, right? Build that targeted content. Now, I'm just going to jump in this real quick. I'm just going to be real quick with this one. Why being honest and blunt will build your long-term connections, because this goes in with that 3-step framework, right? Being yourself and being transparent will just build that trust. If you lie, as soon as somebody catches you in a lie, that's going to get spread. People are going to talk. You're just going to ruin your freaking name. I don't care who you are. Just don't do it. Stop. Be yourself. Be transparent. And that trust with your audience, and you'll end up building those real fans, right? Honesty goes a long ways with everyone. I don't care who you are. I would rather somebody come to me. I'd rather somebody come to me and be completely 100% honest, even if it's going to freaking hurt my feelings or if I'm not even going to like the results, but I'd rather the honesty over somebody lying to me or being deceitful, right? I don't care. That's just who I am. I personally, I'd rather be honest over anything. If you're trying to hide shit, if you're trying to bullshit people, they're going to see right past that, right? They'll respect you more even if it's not what they want to hear, right? And that's just it. Like, some people I'll straight up say, hey, the program's fucking $6,000 or hey, the program's $1,497. Even though they didn't want to hear that price range, they're going to respect you for knowing that, hey, you're not hiding what the fucking full program is. You're actually laying it out there and saying, hey, I believe in this program that much. This is the cost. If it's not for you, then maybe we can find something else for you, right? People are going to respect you a hell of a lot more than trying to hide fucking the full cost or trying to hide how long this takes or how much work it takes. Because as soon as somebody tells you it takes only an hour a day, no. This is a full-time business. If you want to me personally, I don't teach side hustles. I teach and help my students to build a business, right? If you treat it like a side hustle, it's going to treat you like a side hustle and pay you like a side hustle. If you treat it like a business and actually care about it and push it like a business, it's going to treat you a hell of a lot better than a side hustle will any day, right? So that's one that I always push with my students and stuff is don't treat it like a side hustle. You might want to start it off, but what I say is take your job and treat your job as your side hustle that fuels your business, right? Because if you're getting into this industry, most people getting into this industry want that financial freedom and that time freedom, right? They don't want to be working for somebody else anymore. Most people getting into this industry, now not everybody, some people just want to make a few extra dollars. Awesome, right? Cool. But for the ones who want to actually quit and actually be their own bosses, you have to put in as much time as you can into this industry in order for this to work. 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day, it cut it for me at first, right? It's when I quit my job. Now, I'm not saying go quit your jobs, right? I quit my job prematurely, but that gave me the push I needed to go all in, to work all the hours I needed to build my business to the next level, right? So, you'll get repeat buyers just because you built that connection with them and never lied to them, right? Like I have some clients who've literally bought in every single program that I've bought in the past year. Just because I bought in it and they just want to follow me and learn the exact same stuff I've bought in, right? Literally. And it's because I don't lie to them. I tell them straight up. I show them what's in it, how much value I got from it, right? People want to know. People literally, if you have that connection with people, you'll have fans for your entire business. Literally, because those people, like, I'm not going to get too much into that. Now, this is one I wanted to bring up real quick. Bashing other programs only makes you look weak-minded. Stop doing it. I've done it in the past, and I realized I was a freaking idiot for doing it. Right? I'll admit it. Right? This industry, all I'm seeing lately is people bashing other programs and freaking getting in with this and this isn't that and this method doesn't work like that. Stop doing this. Focus on you and your business. Put your blinders on. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry how other people are making their money. Stop bashing other programs because literally it's making people it's bringing the true colors out in people, and it really hurts me to see some of these people who are actually doing this, right? So I love this industry. I have a passion for this industry. Who cares what they're doing? If somebody has a win, fucking congratulate them. If somebody's freaking having a great freaking week, congratulate them, even if they're not in your program, right? Build that trust and that like factor and have that actual positivity in your life and actual positivity and show that you care and you're not going to be that one marketer who's just freaking, oh, this program ain't it. But hey, buy my program, right? Don't be that person, man. Fucking no program is one shoe fits all. You're going to learn from multiple things, multiple programs, in multiple ways. Not everybody wants to learn one way. Some people want to do high tickets. Some people want to do low tickets. Some people want to do blogs. Some people want to do SEO. Like, it depends on your audience. But bashing other programs, I'm sorry, it's just going to make you look weak, and your audience is just going to walk away from you. Because I'm hearing it. I'm hearing the talk. I'm hearing people talk lately, and it just stop doing it, right? People buy from people they trust, not people that are gonna put others down, right? So just I'm not saying I'm 100% okay, because I've done it in the past, okay? I'm guilty of it too, but I came into 2021 with the mindset of positivity, and if you're not positive, and if you're a negative person in my life, get out. If this year is about positive people and seeing people freaking win. I want to see people win. I don't care about my wins. I show a lot of my wins, but that's just because people, when I got into this industry, I was looking up to people like Jonathan, Megan and Ryan, fucking Becker, right? I was looking up to freaking people who were pushing these big, huge claims and were crushing it online and showing their income shot. Well, not everybody does, but that was giving me that potential, like, hey, this is freaking possible. Look at the opportunities in this industry. You can take this so much further. Like, for those people who are just getting into this industry, you're about to see how big this industry is the deeper you get into it, because it's not just promoting an Amazon product, right? I love this industry. I have a passion for this industry. And the best thing about it is you can literally promote anything and everything. You don't have to promote a course. You don't have to promote a freaking coaching. You don't have to freaking promote your own products. I'm myself getting into the travel niche next month, and I'm pumped about that, right? That's the great thing about this industry, is you can do whatever the heck you want, right? Fans will create success. If you create for fans, your business is just going to grow, right? Because I love this industry. I love my fans. I love people who have success, and I love action takers, right? Action takers get results, right? So for me, being honest, being blunt, will build those long-term relationships for people. Just do you and get focused, people. Literally, for the last 3 months, my focus went from promoting shitloads of programs down to promoting 3. Literally, I went from 37 products down to 3. Get focused. Focus on one program that's working for you. Find a program or a product that's going to work for you. Oh, you might have a bunch of failed ones. I had tons of failed products. I was promoting a bunch of Amazon products there. I had one out of 11 that was successful, right? And you're going to have failures. But those failures, they're not failures. They're learning curves, right? For me, I've had the valley of despair how many freaking times? I think I could count 3 or 4 times, right? Just friggin' last month alone, I was in the valley of despair. Even though I had my best month yet, I was still, my business was blowing up and I didn't know how to handle it, right? So I was literally going on a breakdown and I didn't know what to do, right? So that's the thing. People think, hey, more money will help me. No. More money is going to bring more problems. You're going to have to work harder, right? If you really want this, you're going to have to bust your ass. People don't see what I do on the back end, right? I'm at home. I have my son at home all day long. I can't work on my business every day, right? All day long, right? My ADHD and OCD alone is probably my worst factor for me, right? Literally, like, my ADHD and my OCD will take me away from my business multiple times a day. As you can tell, I can't even focus on long-term content or doing these long interviews and stuff because I just can't stay focused, right? That's my weak point. But I use that, right? I'm here showing people that I'm just like you. I have problems. I'm not, you're perfect. Hey, just because I'm making $20K a month, oh, everything's fucking douchey and glammy. No, man. Like, I'm stressed out almost every freaking day, right? Just because I want to take my business to that next level, right? I'm pushing myself. I said to this year is going to be my year that I take my business and skyrocket it, right? My number one goal is to retire my mother in the next 2 years. That's my why. Not before my family. I want to retire my mother, right? If I can do that and then focus on my business even more so I can make sure my family never has to work again, that they can take on and build my legacy and build my business after me, that's what I want, right? I'm not in this for the money. I'm in this to retire my mother now, right? That is my why. That is what pushes me. That is what drives me to blocking out all the negativity, blocking out all the naysayers, blocking out people bashing. I don't give a shit about those people. I am focused. I know it works. And I just follow the process, follow the success, right? That's all you got to do, people. I'm sorry I've been ranting on, but Jonathan, you got to stop me.
No, dude, you're doing great, man. I love it. And, you know,
I think that's one thing I want to say. Stay true, stay true, stay you, and stay humble, right?
yeah, man. No, I mean, that's huge. I mean, being real and really showing people like this is what it really takes. You know, I mean, that's what you need to tell people. People need to know that because, you know, there's people that will sell people into programs and they don't tell them the full truth and they end up getting refunds and chargebacks and you know, like you have to be 100% real when you're trying to get someone into a program, right? You have to give them that real expectation of that, right? You're not going to make $10,000 in a week, right? I mean, there's really no way like that's going to happen because you don't have the skill, right? I mean, that's the problem is like someone new coming in, they don't have the skill. You have to build up the skills and then put those skills into action and then get better at those skills. But a lot of people don't mention that, right? And that's huge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I just trying to be real with people. Like this industry takes work, but if you put the work in, it can be life changing. Like, look at you changed your life. You went from an engineer. I was a full-time off-highway log truck driver just this time last year. I was still hauling logs this time last year. Mm-hmm. Now I'm home with my kid every single day, man. And that right there is what I love, right? I get that time with my family now, right? So that absolutely, to me is worth more than $100,000, right? Worth more to me than an award, worth more to me than anything. That time with my family is priceless.
Yeah, and that was your why, right? I mean, that and your mom, like it's like, this is why I'm really doing it. The money's cool, right? Like at a certain point, the money is like whatever, because then you figure out what do you really want.
I made $4,000 last week, and it barely even hit me. But when I hit my first $2.80 sale first $5 sale, the whole fucking neighborhood heard me, right? Yeah. So
yeah, I mean that's how it is. It's like, you know, when you get that first win, it's so exciting, and it should be, right? I mean, you've done something you've never done before. And then after a certain point, it's like money doesn't fulfill you. It's the experiences in life, the time freedom, the family time, vacations, whatever it is that you like, right? You know, everyone out there. So yeah, man. So I don't know if you want to do some Q&A. I saw some questions coming in. If you guys have any questions for Nate, drop them down below. We can do some quick Q&A. And yeah, man, I don't know if you see the comments in there, if there's anything you want to address. But if you guys have any specific questions now, you can drop them down below and we'll kind of go from there. The whole neighborhood.
You see any or what?
Let me see here. I saw some earlier, but let me see here. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm sure people are typing it in. Let's see. I don't see any right now. What do you do for email marketing?
For email, what do I do for email marketing? Pretty much exactly what you taught in the ecosystem. Value, tons of value, right? Like I'm actually revamping my whole email automation because this video is probably going to be going into one of my emails, right? Yeah. Right. Yeah. So bits and parts of this video will go into an email. some of the training that me and Daniel do inside of our VIP Facebook groups, right? We put those into our emails, right? Value. Bring more value than trying to sell somebody something. Trust me, because then they'll actually read your emails.
Yeah, love it, man. Stephanie asks, there are so many SAHMs like me doing this. What would you suggest to do to stand out from the others?
Stephanie, I love that question. To stand out from the others is going to probably be your bonus. Honestly, it's going to be a bonus package or what you can offer on top of the program, right? What you can offer on top of the product that you're giving. That's what people are looking for. They want free shit. People love free shit, right? If you can offer extra support on top of, say, if you're promoting Freedom Breakthrough, right? Somebody buys the full program, offer them 60 days of freaking support where they can message you, or you'll even help build their funnel for them, right? That's a huge one that people are struggling with, is building their funnels, getting their funnels in. Tell somebody, hey, if you buy the full program from me, I'll build your funnel with you. I'll help you build that funnel, get it up and going, and get you running instead of you getting stuck trying to do it yourself, right? That kind of stuff is going to make you stand out from the rest. And your passion, man, like me, my energy makes me stand out, right?
Yeah, no, I love that. If I could expand on that, because I think that's a good question. So, I think that's stay-at-home moms, right? So I think her question. Let's see, what would you suggest to do to stand out? Like Stephanie, just from my perspective, is like figure out what are your pain points, right? Like how can you speak to another stay-at-home mom, and how can you kind of bridge the gap, right? Talking to them and figuring out like what they want, right? You figure out what's your why and what do you actually want from, the program. And that's what I would do. Like figure out exactly how to speak to that audience. And that's going to be in your hooks, right? When you're making a TikTok, you're going to speak directly to that audience, to stay-at-home moms, right? Hey, are you a stay-at-home mom and you want more time freedom, right? Boom, that's the hook, because you're speaking directly to them. Give them some value, right? This is what I do. Call to action, hook, story, offer. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, basically just call out your audience like right away. Know exactly what they're going through, and that should be the first thing in the first 1-2 seconds. So hopefully that helps. Mac says, Jonathan, what are the courses behind you? This is Freedom Breakthrough. This is
Love it.
the award. I had to get this because we just sent this out to one of our students who just hit platinum, so I had to get one for myself. But this is the Freedom Breakthrough course program, which is mine. This is the 2 Comma award for making over $1 million in a funnel. So yeah, let's see. Nadia asked, how do you handle spam in your comments?
I'm ready to hire a VA just for this. Honestly, I keep up to them. I keep up to them. You can go into my TikTok and you will not see any spammers in my TikToks at all. You will not see those at people, blah, blah, blah. As soon as I start seeing somebody start spamming my stuff, I go in and I delete every single comment and then block that person. Because then as soon as you can block that person, they're not going to be able to comment again. You have to keep up with it. That's the way I've been doing it. And it's the only way to do it, because or else you're just going to get overrun by them. And I see somebody's accounts where they make a post and they got 10 freaking spammers in there. And it's like, holy crap, right? It's, for me, you won't see that on my TikToks. You won't see a bunch of spammers in my TikToks because I do keep up with it. But that's the only way I can suggest, or hire a VA to do it for you.
Yeah, no, that's always tough, but yeah, I mean,
it's a tough one because, yeah.
There's a lot of questions, man. I'll let you pick and choose from there. Do you see them?
Where are we? Okay. There's Rob Baines. If someone don't have any tickets yet, how to make others trust will earn from affiliate marketing. Show how other people are getting wins. Show what the program is about. Show if you can get somebody onto a Zoom call or something like that, or even go live on TikTok or live on Facebook, show people what is inside, what they're going to learn, right? Don't be secretive of it, right? If I can get somebody on a Zoom call, and I'm selling them Freedom Breakthrough 2.0, I'm literally going to walk them through every single freaking module that they're going to get and they're going to go through. And I'm going to show them what every module is, what it's about. If they have questions, I'm going to answer it for them so they know what they're buying, right? That alone takes a big wall off of people. Okay, this is what I'm getting. Awesome, right? That alone is a huge one, right? So,
love it.
I think the one just above it. Okay, no, that was just thanking me. I feel some people are pumped in start, and when they be consistent for 10 to 20 days, then it makes them feel like it does not work. So how do you handle the situation? People get pumped up because people expect quick results in this industry, and that's not what it's about. And I'm very honest and blunt about that, right? Like, I got my first commission in 8 days, the same day that my teeth came out. But I didn't get my first high ticket sale for almost 2 months, right? It took time, right? And even then, my business still, I wasn't consistent. I wasn't getting consistent sales, right? That's the thing with this business. You can't expect, so many people come into this business and expect instant gratification. And that's where a lot of people go wrong. Even I went wrong at first in this industry. That instant gratification is something you got to knock that out, because you got to build the foundation. You got to do the process before you actually start seeing the results, right? Mindset is everything in this industry. It's 80% of this business is mindset, right? So that's the only way I can say it is like, you got it. Even though you got to stay consistent, you got to keep staying consistent. You fall in that value despair, push yourself out. Find somebody to help you push yourself, right? Like me and my partner Daniel, right? Me and Daniel, we both push each other. We've been buddies for almost 6 months, and we're pushing each other back and forth. Find somebody like that, right? Find somebody who's going to hold you accountable, right?
Yeah.
There's so many people in this industry. Like, I've got a couple students of mine who I've connected together, who now those two are freaking partnered up, and I know these two girls are just going to crush it, right? So it's all about it's finding your why, finding that freaking passion inside of yourself to keep going. Like, if you want this industry, if you want this bad enough, you'll do it. You'll find reasons and find your why and go for it. You'll find every extra moment that you have, you'll put into your business. That's what I do. I love this industry. I have a passion for this industry. I love seeing people win. I care about seeing people win, right? Awards, yeah, they're great. But seeing other people's rewards and students who have helped, that's the most rewarding to me, right?
Love it, man. Love it. We have time for a few more, man. If you want to just, there's a lot of them in there. Just pick the ones that you want to answer. Let's see.
All I want to do is become rich and wealthy cowboy. Same as military, 80% mental and 20% physical, right? Right? I've heard that one before. Do you drive clients to your Facebook group first, or your Facebook page and then Messenger? So I'll get people like from Facebook. From TikTok, I'll get people into Messenger, and then Messenger to Facebook. Now, it depends. A lot of people, I am driving them to my Facebook group, right? But then they're going to see my main page just from being on my Facebook group, So I'll drive a lot of people to my Facebook group, right? So that's a good way to do it. Which web you use for good domain? I personally use Namecheap, just same as Jonathan. Jennifer, thank you for the great training, Nate. Have a fantastic day. Jennifer is just crushing it. I don't know. Did you see any here?
No, I think we got most of them, man. I mean,
I found myself looking at TikTok trends at 3 a.m. LOL. Trends are awesome to go to. Just build your own. Sorry. I love TikTok. The reason why I use TikTok is because I get to bring out my own passion. I get to be myself. I get to show people. I get to show people me, right? And it's short term content, but it's a good way to grab attention, right? And TikTok's like the number one downloaded app right now. If you're not using it, you're missing out. I'm like literally like I'm telling people, like a lot of people say just focus on one source. Yeah. I say at least have a Facebook page, have your Facebook page optimized and have a TikTok. And then once you get those two down, do like what I'm doing. I'm branching out to YouTube. Like Jonathan, I'm doing all YouTube this year, right? I'm going hard on YouTube. I want to be optimized, and I want to have everything down for 2023, right? So focus on those. Focus on two platforms at first, because you can lose one. Other than that, yeah, just go hard on it and learn that platform, right? Because one platform might not work for you.
Yeah, let's do one more. This one's actually from a good friend, Matt Montano. I know he's been asking me how to get in the industry, so I think he's working a full-time job. So complete beginner, what would you tell him to go to start?
Complete beginner. First things first is what. First things first is start. I'd start with the freaking 3-day, but I want you to go to YouTube. If you haven't already, go to YouTube. Listen to Rich Dad Poor Dad first. You can get it for free on YouTube. Rich Dad Poor Dad. That book will get you in the right mindset for this industry, right? Will get you in the right mindset because you want money working for you. You don't want to work for it, right? That's what Rich Dad Poor Dad taught me, right? Jump into the 3-day. Take your time. Don't rush the process, right? Literally, do not rush the process. That was my first mistake when I started out, was rushing the process and chasing those commissions. It didn't work out well, right? So,
awesome.
Literally, just learn this industry. Learn as much as you can. Ask questions, people. Don't be afraid to ask questions because there's so many people out there. Yeah, the thing is, you want to find somebody you can work with. You don't want to be learning from 3 or 4 or 5 different freaking people because everybody's methods are going to work for them and they might not work for you. But if you can follow success with one person, like I've done, I've just been literally following success. If you can just follow one person and just listen to that one person instead and block out everybody else and get focused, trust me, your business will take off a lot faster than listening to a bunch of different people trying to do one a little bit this way, a little bit this way, a little bit this way, and you're just going to get confused and probably get frustrated. So stay focused. That's my best bet is just stay focused, man. Fucking put your blinders on for a whole year. Just focus on one program, one freaking thing, and just go for it, right?
Love it, man. Love it. Well, I think that's all the time we got, man. But where can everyone follow you? Like, I know a lot of people have been loving this training. Like, where can everyone follow you? What's your
exactly? My TikTok is Nathan Bokkers, or you can find me on Facebook at Nate Bokkers. There's NathanBokkers.com, and then friggin' Wealth Made Simple Ltd. I finally became an actual business this year, so.
Nice, man. Nice. If someone could actually add that in the comments down below. So is it just at Nathan? Is it Bokkers? I said Bokkers.
At Nathan Bokkers.
Bokkers. Okay, sorry, I said Bokkers. So okay,
Bokkers. It's all good. Yeah, it's Dutch.
Oh, it's Dutch. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Well, hey, man, I really enjoyed this training. I know a lot of people stayed till the end. So, guys, if you guys enjoyed this training, just type in #value down below. I mean, I really enjoyed this, man. I love seeing other people's perspectives. And me, dude, like, I love seeing others win as well. Like it's just fun. Like I said, at a certain point, like, money doesn't matter anymore. It's just seeing my students starting to crush it, and you're starting to build your following, your tribe. It's super cool, man. And, like, I know you're enjoying your students starting to see success. It's kind of like that. It's like a ripple effect, man. Like, it's pretty cool to see. But yeah, dude, look at that #value. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being on this training. And, we're going to be doing more trainings throughout this whole week, throughout this traffic challenge. Make sure you're staying active with the challenge, guys. The goal is to push you to create content. So make sure you're staying active. Nate, thank you so much for being on, my man. It's always a pleasure. And everyone, you guys have a blessed day.